Have you written, both of you, with other writers, like a third writer? How does...
Yeah, pardon me. We co-write all the time. Most of our, for example, all of our singles to date have been songs that we wrote with Troy Kemp and Jeremy Barnes. So sometimes there might be four guys in the room. But yeah, all the other artists that we write with, it's always the three of us.
Yeah, and it's the best idea wins, I guess.
Well, yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's what I love about co-writing as opposed to us just writing, because it's kind of easier for us to maybe fight about something if we're just doing it on our own. But when we've got someone else there, we've got to kind of be civil. So, put on a good face.
There's always a couple of lines in each song where it's like 4 ideas mixed into one, and it's just like, boom.
Yeah.
That's the magic of the song.
That's great. What about the whole, the Nashville songwriters thing? People sort of clock in 9 to 5, they sit there, they write songs, they have sessions with people they've never met, bang, got to put out a song. That must be difficult to do that kind of thing as a songwriter.
I honestly don't know how they do it. I couldn't do it myself. I really have a great deal of respect for the session writers and the session musicians and the producers over there, because they just have that knack to get it straight off the cuff. So, yeah.
Bam,
amazing.
done. Of course, we did have our songwriting challenge a few weeks ago, or a month or so ago, when Jay Sini came into the studio and had to write a song live on the air with viewer input, so with weird things that he had to include, and amazingly he did it. And the exciting news is that we have another one coming up in a couple of weeks' time, so we'll unveil all about that a little later, and we're going to get more input. And awesome. I think what we're going to do with this one, this could be something we should have done with you guys. We'll have to get you back.
Yeah.
We're going to do it as a duo, as a duet. So they have to actually write the 2 parts and sing it. So it's going to be even harder in the time space allowed. So.
Yeah, far out, 2 hours. Oh, no, that's, yeah.
But don't they say some songs just fall out and bam, I've got a song. Other times you struggle for a long time.
I think our record was 4 songs in a day.
Wow.
And other times it's taken like a couple of goes to get it.
The last one was written at 2 a.m. So
on that session, yeah. But whereas other
That's
songs
the best
have been
time.
After a couple of fireballs or something. But it's the songs that you sort of typically the songs that do fall out, that just come really natural, are often the better songs.
Yeah.
The songs you've really got to reach for, they can often feel a bit stressful.
It's just an album track.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything with this. We've got to fill space. No, of course not. Now, MJ, you're typing furiously. Are we live on Facebook now? Are we up and running?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, okay, good.
My mic won't stay right there. There we go.
This is now. People on Facebook you may be in shot. I'm not sure. Maybe I ought to see this. MJ's microphone.
You're not on shot, but
no, I'm never.
I only
on
want
shot.
the attractive people on shot.
That's exactly right. But your mic is swiveling. You sort of swivel it one way, and it swivels back again.
Yeah, well, it's back to where it needs to be. That's good. We got a couple of shout-outs. We've got the Birdman. He's back.
Well, the Birdman was the person that was referenced in Jay's song. You had to include the Birdman somewhere in the song.
We have a listener whose nickname is the Birdman. It says it right here. If you look on the screen, Cody the Birdman. Burdigan. Shout out to you, Cody. Lincoln Harlan as well, drummer. He's there. He says, "What's up?" Matt/Amelia/
Hang on, did he use Z? What's up?
No, S. So it's "What's up?"
That's the Australian way.
With this noise. Chloe Richards. Hi, Moo and Matt.
that's
Moo.
my sister.
Moo. For the rest of the show, it'll be Big Stu, MJ, Matt, and Moo.
Yeah. Matt and Moo. How do you moo? How do you get Moo for Amelia? I don't...
It's been a nickname since I was a baby.
Farm reference or something? I don't know. That's how you have to say it.
We also had Georgina said ha ha ha. So one of the 4 of us is a very funny person.
Funny.
Yeah. And Dave Daniels just joined, so shout out to Dave.
Good stuff. All right, well, we're in for a treat because we are going to hear you guys perform 3 songs live on the show and live on Facebook. But before we do that, we're going to play one of our favourite games called There's a Country Star on My Head.
And now on Planet Country, it's another exciting edition of Radio and Facebook Live Quiz Show. There's a country star on my head.
Yes, it's very, very exciting. Now, I'm a little unorganised here. Now, MJ, you're not playing in this game, so I'm going to get you to do the honours of handing the hats out. Because normally MJ...
He's already got his, though.
No, he's going to have to change hats. MJ versus our guest in this game, but now we have a duo here, so they can battle it out
Hang on, let me just get my
now
keyboard ready to talk to the people on live on
Okay,
Facebook.
you'll have to take your headphones off so you can move around. So what we're going to do is this first hat I'm going to show. Can you tell me if is that in shot for the Facebook people?
There's a delay, my friend.
Okay, I'll just have to hold it here, will I?
Yeah, and does it say this?
Hang on, make sure your monitor. Yes,
There it is. Wow, there's a huge delay.
MJ's turning the monitor so that they can't see it. So that hat needs to go to Matthew. Okay, just so we get this organised here. So,
Sure about that one?
Yes, this is riveting radio, I know, but it'll make sense in a minute. And
I dubbed the...
not that, yeah. I dubbed the, I'm not going to say who. That's a CMC hat. This other one, Amelia will have, Moo will have, is a Planet Country hat. And so you've got to hold that up. There's a delay, of course. And so MJ's now placing this one. So what we need to do is, Matthew, you need to remove your headphones. Just take them out of the way.
Hang on, I'll turn my volume off. There you go.
Okay, so what I'm now going to do is get you guys to literally stick your fingers in your ears so you do not hear this, because we have to tell the radio listenership who is on your heads, and we'll do that right now.
For this game, if there's a country star on my head, Matthew has Shania Twain, and Amelia has Slim Dusty.
Okay, so the people at home know, who are listening on the radio or in their car, and the people watching on Facebook Live know who you have. So the rules obviously pretty simple. You each have a hat on your head with the name of a country star on it. You'll ask MJ and I questions to try and work out who it is. The questions have to be a yes or no type. So, for example, am I a female country star? If you get the question right, you continue. If you get it wrong, the other contestant gets a turn. MJ is just flicking. I see he's turning a mic off. Okay, all right, good. We're all ready. Okay, so I think what we'll do, Amelia, you can go first. Ask the first question. Remember, a yes/no type question.
Am I male?
Yes.
Ooh.
So another question to you.
Oh. Am I pretty? Like a pretty male?
Jay, I'm going to bring your mic in here. Can you answer this? Of course, Matthew because Matthew can see who Amelia has, and Amelia can see who Matthew has, and Matthew's sort of laughing. So we're going to say no.
Yeah, I know.
So don't look in the mirror. It's tempting in the window there. Oh. You're wondering what do we say if he asks the same question? So that's a no. So it's over to Matthew.
My mic's not on. Why'd you turn my mic off?
Because you turned it off, so I thought you wanted it
When I was
off.
standing up, I'm sitting down now.
Oh,
That means
okay.
I need a pressure-sensitive chair that knows when I'm sit down, mic on.
That is the problem with these chairs. They're very squeaky. So if you move, they rattle, they squeak. Anyway, over to Matthew, your question.
Am I male or female?
That's going to be yes or no.
It's a yes or no. So
Yeah. Am I a male?
no. Bow. Okay, back to Amelia. Next question.
Am I a multi-instrumentalist?
Not known for it, I think is probably the right answer.
Okay.
So I'd say no.
Just quickly, we have Joe Norton's commented that Matt looks funny in a different hat. Blue is his colour.
Oh,
there
it's
you
a
go.
black hat.
Aw,
So,
someone likes you.
as long as there's no cryptic sort of message there to sort of let him know. Okay, so Matt, your turn.
Okay. Am I alive?
Yes. You are alive.
Am I American?
Give
Give me a second.
I'll double check it. I don't know why I hesitated. You're North American, but yeah.
Not United States of America.
So no.
No, okay.
It's pretty obvious then what you are, but you've got it no, so Amelia.
I'm not very good at geography, so I won't ask that.
It's a pity you don't ask the geography question, in a way. But anyway, that's not a hint.
Did they teach geography or something?
No, there's a connection, but anywho.
That's why I'm a muso. Okay.
So you're a male and you're not pretty. That's what we've
That's all
established
we've
so
got.
far.
Do I have grey hair?
You did have grey hair.
Oh, okay, you did have grey hair.
Okay. All right.
So that's a yes.
All right.
So
Wait, Did they?
Maybe think about. I'll give this as a clue. We don't always put current artists on people's heads.
Okay. I'll ask the question that he did. Am I alive?
No.
Oh, okay. That's easier.
Salt and pepper hair, I'll describe it as, based on my Google image search.
Jeez, we really should have all this known. But anyway.
Okay, so I'm not from America, not from the United States.
No.
From the Americas, but you're not from the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Am I from Canada?
Yes.
Am I Amy Nelson?
No.
Oh.
That's a pretty good guess, though. But
guess,
no.
yeah. We've had her on the show.
She has
but
been on the
no.
show. No, so back to Amelia. So
I'll just say
getting
this.
harder.
We've had neither of the two on the show.
Okay, neither has been on the show.
Okay.
So,
We will try for one. The other one I don't think is possible.
no, that's right. What, being dead and all. But anyway. So we know a male,
Yeah.
no longer alive, wasn't considered pretty, greyish hair, I don't know.
Okay.
Chloe Richards says that Amelia should know this. She should know this.
So there's a hint in a way. You should
I have
know
an
this.
idea of who it is.
But you don't want to jump in. You sort of.
Yeah.
Well, then
That's
you know
a good
what you
husband
do.
and wife giving the other one the chance to win.
You know, with what's the thing where the phrase? You know that show where you've got to get the phrase, and people buy a vowel. It's like you know what it is. Why are you buying a vowel just to try and get
Can
10
I
more
ask Matt
bucks?
a question
Ask Matt a question.
about me? About my thing?
No, they've probably got a signal like if you blink twice.
Before we started, I should have asked this. Before we started this, is there a wager on this between? Is it someone's got to clean the toilet for a month or something, or is
Oh,
there?
no, he does
Oh,
it
no,
anyway.
that's,
Heck, he does
that
it.
wager was lost a long time ago.
That was
All right. I
written
think
into the wedding vows, I think. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
I
ask
know.
a question you think will get a yes answer, I suppose, is the key.
Okay. Matt, you will know this answer. Does my pop look like him?
No.
Oh,
Am I Shania Twain?
Yeah.
unbelievable. That came from, was it like, okay, there's two Canadian artists. Not Amy Nelson. I'll go with the other. There are a lot of Canadian artists.
That was pretty much the only other one that I could think of. I feel like I've wrecked
That-
the game now.
Okay.
Now, what we're going to do is, of course, get Amelia to reveal who you have on your head. Take your hat off.
Can I guess it first?
You can guess.
Is it Slim Dusty?
Yes.
Hey.
See, there was a geographical connection because you're
Yeah.
from Kempsey. Is that correct?
Well, I can't. Thanks, Chloe. I kind of got it from you.
People are helping. It speeds radio up. Otherwise, we could have been here all night.
Robin said, "Good job, Matt. Good job."
Shania Twain. Because I was thinking you ask questions like, am I touring and all that, but no one thinks of those questions.
No,
so,
no.
anyway.
It's actually really hard to sort of know what to ask because you could just be completely out in left field and
That's
have
right.
absolutely.
You're quite good being a female.
Regular viewers will know, and listeners will know that I'm just like I have no idea. He likes to throw me in the deep end, and I'm just apparently one time I
usually try to give you
actually
very obscure
one
ones.
time I actually said the artist's name, and then for some reason backtracked, and I could have got it right. I could have beat whoever we had in the
Yes,
studio.
because you mentioned the name just in sort of
I think it was
dribble
against
as you were
Hayley-
talking,
against Hayley
and you
Jensen.
didn't sort of say it as a guess, and I'm like, well, and whatever that you ended up coming up with was a no, so there you go.
Lincoln Harlan says, "Matt, you feel whatever that means. Do you feel like a winner?"
Oh.
I feel like a champion actually.
I noticed the blue hat's back on. That didn't
Yeah.
take long.
Yeah, actually, I like that hat. Yeah.
Funny story about this hat. This was
This
in
is
a
the CNC
Foxtel gift bag for VIP
Oh,
red
that's
carpet
right.
audiences that they didn't get rid of. And I was on the way outside. I was on my way out of the CMC Awards after party, and there was all these tote bags with the Foxtel logo, and it had free junk in it. And I'm just like, well, I'm taking one as a souvenir. Because, we don't get to take selfies with artists on the red carpet. We've got to be professional.
Yeah.
You guys owe me a selfie. And this hat was in there.
Tim
and then
wants his hat
you
back.
stapled it and ruined it. Thank you very much, Beast
There
Stew.
are staples all
We
over.
go through that many hats.
Because you know what, I can't get the staples out. A regular staple remover won't work,
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I have to just
Sticky tape.
throw it out. No, sticky. I tried that. Anyway, this is a high quality game. High
Yeah,
quality.
that's right.
Another
High quality
fantastic edition of There's a Country Star on My Head. Now, very soon we'll hear Matthew and Amelia play some music live, but while they tune up for that, let's check out a new track from David James. This is Downtown Kids on Planet Country.
And we
That was a
are
bit of fun.
still live. For
Why have I only got one here?
So what do you want to do first?
So it'll be
4 channel, right? Yeah.
Did you have one
Oh,
down?
it's because I'm on this side.
no, okay. Okay, so we're live. People can hear us on Facebook. People commenting. So thanks, guys, for playing that game.
That was fun.
That was a bit of fun. My theory is someone will just guess on the first go, and the whole game will be over in 30 seconds. So that was good. So even if you did know it, it's nice to kind of space it out.
Space it out.
I had either Slim or Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers. Well, he is still alive.
Yeah,
so,
I know, but I can't
I
remember
think-
things like that.
So, guys, do you need to tune up or something? Or are we
I'm
all
good to go, man.
good to go? So, just for the people at home that are watching on Facebook Live, we have one microphone. So, MJ's going to swing his microphone around to for Matt to sing with, and Amelia can use the other one. And it's sort of a case of strumming loud, playing loud, because we can't mic we can't mic or plug in the acoustic guitar, unfortunately.
No, that's all
so
good.
not much we can do about that.
That's okay. So kicking off now?
Not yet.
No? Okay.
We're just
Because it's still
gonna
a song playing.
That's right. So we are able to talk to Facebook Live, but of course, going to air at the moment is a song, and there'll be another song to go, and then we'll come back and
So what do we do now?
we
What
talk
do
to
you
the
do?
people that are responding via Facebook Live.
I can play around with the frequencies here.
You look
It's
like
super bass.
you look like a looper, like the voice guy that won Sam.
I think that's been quite controversial. On that.
Well, it has. I don't know. I think it's good, but my thing was,
That sounds weird.
in a way, kind of what he does is a performance. So then, what he produces. Is that going to get traction? Because it's kind of seeing him do the looping is kind of part of the thing. I don't know. But anyway, I'm sure it'll do well.
I don't want to give Channel 9 an idea, but I feel they're trying to segue into a new spin-off called The Loop.
The loop.
Forget the voice.
Loop the loop.
The Loop.
But we discussed this a few weeks ago. It's not the first voice to have looping. I think there was one of the South American The Voices, and I think one in Europe somewhere too had already had someone. They didn't win, but they were doing the same thing. So it kind of wasn't that revolutionary in the world of the voice TV format.
Jace Lansky just joined, said, "Hey Groovers."
Jace's song, in fact, is coming up in a matter of seconds, I believe. Not very long at all.
He knew.
He must have known that.
Jace,
I actually
can
did
you,
tell him that we were going to play a song tonight. So.
Give us permission to play the song so we can leave it on the song.
Yes.
Don't take us down for copyright.
Can he do that? He can give us that permission.
Well, it depends. Some Australian artists have signed with groups that are with Facebook and say take down any copyrighted song.
Well, this is the problem. Facebook could detect it and kill our feed straight away.
Joe Norton said whether you like it or not, he's very good at looping.
That's true.
He's very
He's
loopy.
good at what he does. So. Okay, Jace is actually going to air right now. So can you maybe flip at least a little bit of that across so people in Facebook can hear a bit?
Can you hear? Yeah, you can hear me still. No, but it's already. Yeah, it's all good. Oh, sweet. Thanks, guys. Guys, my song and you have permission to play it.
Ah.
My song and you. So my song can play it. The song can play itself.
Yeah, that's right.
And us, we
Depends
can
how
play
you
it
look
too,
at it,
yeah.
I suppose.
I better screenshot that in case Facebook complains to me. Be sure to share the video around, guys, because we have a live performance coming up real soon. Matt's itching to get ready. He's like, come on, I'm ready to go.
Guitar players kind of do that. They
We
just
can't.
you can't.
Fiddles,
They
yeah.
fiddle. They fiddle. Yeah.
Maybe you should try the
Good thing I'm not like
Maybe learn the fiddle.
I just got a message from Lincoln Harlan and said, Matt, you feel like a woman.
Dun, 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 dun. That's how it goes.
feel like a woman.
That's who I'd love to see live.
Yes. I wonder, is it going to be good? You know, when you think your idol kind of, and it's years later, and is it going to be as good? I'm not saying he's no good, but
No, I understand that.
Yeah. I don't know.
It was like Keith Urban. We went to see him and it was great. It was even better because I got a guitar from him.
That's right. I remember that. Now that is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm
That
so jealous.
was that the
that
entertainment centre?
All Phones Arena.
All phones? Okay.
Light the Fuse tour.
Yes.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
Amelia got a guitar.
She got a guitar.
I just-
You slapped his sweaty chest
I'm
as he
like,
ran past.
I just stuck my hand out, and I didn't realise how long my arm was. And sure enough, it went straight on the chest, and then went, yeah.
But you know what gets me? That there's always the burly security guards running along with Keith. Now, if you really
After that, he
didn't
went,
want,
"No more, no
if you
more."
didn't want the fan interaction, they could prevent that. But he's sort of running along, like, yes, touch me. It's
Yeah.
pretty obvious.
I'm just like-
but it's not.
I loved it. Because not only did I get a
And my mum's
guitar,
like hugging my hand, like, give me some of that.
not only did I get a guitar, but I held his hand. He hugged me. He said something to me, but I was nearly dying at the time, so I can't remember. I was like, oh.
So give me a
You need-
CD.
You need to find out what that was. Keith, do
Actually-
you remember?
I gave him our CD in
wonderful.
return for the guitar.
How many CDs do you reckon
Keith,
he's
here's
been
a
given by
deposit.
people?
Oh, I know. It was like, nah.
Yeah.
He apparently,
Damien Bagley did the same thing.
yeah, he apparently listened to a Viper Creek album, and next time he saw Damien Bailey, he's like, I like that song. It's like, where's the sheet? Okay, yeah, that's the song I
Did
told.
Damien say, which song's your favourite? Song 3. Side 1. What?
Was that 2 songs?
Keith, though,
15 seconds, peoples.
Keith's someone that could be like, I don't listen to the names, I just listen to the tracks. I know it's that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's all about the vibe.
Fade over to Jace.
Yeah, that's our mate Jace Lenski with Drunk Every Sunday on Planet Country. And Jace, in fact, before the song was about to play, actually messaged us on Facebook. He was watching on Facebook Live. So I think the Facebook Live people may have heard a little bit of the song in the background. Is that right, MJ? People were, you're not on mic, I'm sorry, but you can shout out to me. So it doesn't reach. So what are we doing? Oh, that's the...
That's Matt watching himself.
I thought, where's that coming from? I'm looking at the panel going, I've not pressed the button. It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Oh, great.
Yes. So
I really want to say something, I've got no mic.
I like this. He's speechless. I've rendered him
Hang on, I can
speechless.
save the Facebook.
What I can say is that the video for that song by Jay Slensky is a great video. It's just out. It's filmed by Jay Sini from Blacklist Productions, and there's some stunning footage of the Illawarra coast in New South Wales, which is pretty cool. Speaking of videos, NeillyRich have...
Hey, Facebook.
You've got some great videos, including the
How's it
video
going?
for our Song of the Week, which we'll hear in a moment. Now, on Planet Country, it's time for the prestigious Song of the Week. Now, MJ normally dances, sings, and has to guess who has the Song of the Week. I am loving this. There's no mic for MJ to do. It's pretty obvious. They're sitting right here. NeillyRich have our Song of the Week, and it's an interesting song. Badnews.com. Firstly, tell us about the video, because it's a pretty cool video.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
It's full of weird and wacky people who
Yeah.
you're related to and
Some
know.
very weird. Yeah, that's right. And so they were playing special roles. No, that was just...
Yeah, they just turned up like that.
That was actually my brother.
We just found them at a gas station. Yeah, they were all comprised of actually band members and family, and we had this idea for a clip about, because obviously the song's about online dating.
Yep,
so
the whole Tinder kind of thing.
yeah, and that show First Dates I think was pretty popular at the time.
Yeah.
And so we just thought, what if we had one, a speed dating thing? We had one beautiful girl getting harassed by this throng of
weirdest
weirdos.
people.
Yeah, and actually, her boyfriend is the gym junkie who's in there, who's pumping weights and stuff.
So the actual boyfriend plays a role of one of the
of
loser
these-
ones
the
that would never be a...
suitors. Yeah, that's
He's
it.
actually my brother.
Yeah.
So
I love
We-
this.
my
had
poor
a-
sister-in-law to be. Sorry.
That's right. And it was really cool. We had some, stalwarts of the country music fraternity here in Sydney join in as well, with Brian Willems and
Gary Brown.
and stuff. So it was good fun.
When I notice when artists put out when they're planning to do a video, there's often a message put out. Anyone wants to be in it, but it really does come down to friends, family, anyone you can sort of rope in for a Saturday or something to do a video.
Before we did the clip, we sort of sat down and we mapped out what kind of characters we could have in it. We thought of a pirate, We wanted the Playboy guy. What's his name? Hugh Hefner, that sort of thing. And
Imagine turning up to a date and a pirate comes and sits down opposite you.
I'd be pretty impressed.
I wish we had some randoms just walk into the room and go, what is
What is
going
going
on?
Well, that's pretty much what I thought when I got there. But yeah, it was just a lot of fun. It was a really fun day. I got to pull taps behind the thing.
That's right, you were the barman.
I think I missed my calling as a barman.
He stayed
How many
there
did you
all
drink?
day.
How many did you hand over?
Just
It's ginger ale.
Just quickly with Facebook, Chloe has commented, said, don't forget our other brother, the drunk.
Yeah, he was the Aussie Bogan. That's
Bogan.
my other brother.
There's a
He actually
character.
wore that the night before as well at my house while we were having a party. So that's him.
You've got to get the stench right.
The stench of an Aussie
to have a
bloke.
change of clothes for a while stench. We also had Lincoln comment saying, does that happen often, Maddie, watching yourself when you're watching the live video?
Depends what I'm doing.
Depends what he's doing. Depends what he's doing. Simile Milgard has commented with I think it's a clapping emoji or the high five emoji. It's
yeah.
Debate still out of what emoji that is. So a clap and a high five to Sammy there. Sandra said this is hilarious. So I don't know if it's our comedy or them she's
Our
referring
comedy.
to. But yeah, guys, we're about to perform live, so be sure to share the video on social media. And if you are listening in on Swell 999 and you're not driving, because you can't be behind the wheel with the phone, you can watch on the Planet Country Facebook page. And if you're listening on the Wolf Again, the Planet Country Facebook page. So I'll swing it back to Matt.
Absolutely.
I'll go off mic
I
like
noticed
you want.
how you couldn't resist it. But see, you do need a mic because you're the social media guy getting all these messages and there's not a mic
There's some
free.
really cool content here that you've just robbed me of because you didn't bring another mic.
Well, it's not me. It's the studio. I can't fix that. So.
I was really funny before. I grabbed the off-air mic.
Yeah.
And I went, hello, Facebook. And apparently, according to Joe Norton, I sounded really creepy. That's what I did best, my friend.
So for radio listeners, there is another mic that sits on the desk here to pick up us talking whilst radio is listening to a song. We're still live on Facebook.
So
and
if you
it picks
like
us up.
music, tune in on radio and stream The Wolf or Swell 999.
If you like us just talking crap,
Watch Facebook. That's pretty much what Facebook Live is these days, people talking crap and performing live. So
Absolutely.
we've done talking crap, we'll go to the live now.
Yeah, as long as the two shall never meet. We are in for a treat because we're going to hear our Planet Country Song of the Week, badnews.com, completely live. Are we ready to roll, guys?
We are.
All right, take it away. This is NeillyRich, live on Planet Country.
You're that heartbreaker booty shaker that I met on Matchmaker last Saturday night. You burned me to a cinder when I saw your face on Tinder. You're the kind that makes me wanna swipe right. Well, I met you in a bar. You stole my heart and then my car. If you had your own website, it would be badnews.com. Baby, you're so right, it's wrong. I ain't good when you're gone. You're badnews.com. Hey. I followed you on Facebook, I followed you on Instagram. And I followed you home because I couldn't get you out of my head. Stranger things have happened since they came up with the internet. Yeah, I bet you're badnews.com. Baby, you're so right, it's wrong. I ain't good when you're gone. You're badnews.com. Hey! Came to get my car, but it seems I stole your heart instead. Oh, it's new, baby. You're badnews.com.
Badnews.com.
Oh, baby, you're so right, it's wrong.
You're so right, it's wrong.
I ain't good, when you're gone.
You're gone.
You're badnews.com. You're badnews.com. Baby, you're so right, it's wrong. I ain't good when you're gone. You're badnews.com. You're badnews.com. Hey! Kinda like that you ain't bad news though, baby.
Absolutely amazing. NeillyRich live on Planet Country. I should ask, was there a personal experience that led to the writing of this song, or is it, it's about someone else, wink, wink? Or
Our guitar player.
Our guitar player, yeah. He had told us plenty of horror stories about his
Pirates.
online... Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. We sort of had that idea, so... Yeah. And then we went up to Troy Kemp's place and he had an idea for a song called badnews.com. So we combined the two and
got a song.
Got a song.
I absolutely love that. MJ.
Did anyone actually go onto a web browser and type in badnews.com?
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I just
Have you
did.
Hang on.
So,
I don't want to be thrown off
No.
What has
Don't-
come up on the
It's fine. Okay.
good.
I censored. I made sure I checked. Okay.
Right.
But whenever I bump into these guys, I always make the joke. Why isn't it badnews.com.au or badnews.co.nz?
Yes.
Because they're special. They get one less character in New Zealand.
Yes.
But I actually typed in badnews.com and commented the link on our live video. It goes to. It redirects to littleindia.com. And the headline is Dream Come True. American writer Ricardo Alexander explores Bollywood, time travel, and Beatles music in his latest book, Bollywood Invasion.
That's the badnews.com
Yeah.
redirection.
And so it's some website from India that's bad news.
So I wonder how much publicity they've had.
Well,
exactly.
when it was redirect, it says NR something. It looks like a lowercase L. NRL, and I'm like, maybe they're like, we better, what's popular in Australia? We're getting all these hits now. Rugby league, we'll talk about that.
NRL.
So that's what badnews.com is. It's an Indian blog news website. Yeah.
There you go.
At least it's
Absolutely fantastic. Well, we're going to hear 2 more songs live in the studio tonight, but we've also got the all-important weather information to deliver as well. So let's sort that out right after we hear from Kenny Chesney. This is Get Along on Planet Country.
Alrighty, we're on the other mic now.
We are on the other mic now, so thanks, guys, for that. That was absolutely fantastic.
Big Stu, you want to see it?
There it is, Little India.
I can't swing
A dream come true.
the screen all the way around to
show
Facebook.
the live Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the link's there if you want to stop watching the live video.
Don't stop. Don't stop watching the live video. We don't want that to occur.
No.
So.
Good.
Now, what we do need to do, we do get our guests involved in the distribution of the weather.
Okay.
So we have a line here for Matthew and a line for Amelia to deliver. So I shall pass that over to you. Very important stuff. MJ, you've got the notes this time. So
Stephanie Penrose has just joined. We played a song earlier.
we did play Steph Penrose's song earlier, and as I said, she's keen to come in. We're going to get that to happen as well. So.
Amelia McNeely just joined as well.
I'm watching.
We should have, and we actually do normally warn artists about this. Because sometimes we heard in the other studio had a monitor where they could see themselves, and it's like, don't watch because of the delay. You're like, why am I singing and I'm playing a chord or something? It's
That's why I dive out
completely
the
the wrong
corner,
bit.
right? Creepy guy over here just like, I'm watching.
I'm sorry, Robin. You're missing Home and Away, but lucky you can record it.
Now, what's the latest plotline in Home and Away? What are we up to with Home and Away?
Oh,
Who's died in the fire? Survived a car accident?
Comment.
Yeah, her mum would know.
Yeah.
I got
see.
no idea.
Bold and the Beautiful, though.
Bold and Beautiful.
Hashtag Team Young and the Restless.
Yes, not a Bold and Beautiful watcher. I do cast an eye over the Young and the Restless on occasion. I can tell you that. So
We wrote a song about Bold and the Beautiful, actually, about one of the characters on there a while back, and we're thinking about recording it on the next record. We're not too sure.
lovely.
My sister said gambling addiction for Home and Away.
Oh, gambling addiction. Well, they haven't done that before, I don't think.
Just
They must be running out of ideas.
poker, pokies, betting. What's the addiction
It's
for?
betting.
Betting.
Yeah, horses and stuff.
The horses, gotcha.
Yeah.
How can you bet on a horse?
Well, they do. They
Like
do
sport,
cover
you
all the
can't know
social
who's
issues. I should just housekeeping. I never actually ran this by you guys, but I should tell you that after the weather, we're going to get you to play. I should be ticking all these off. That's how far behind we are.
Hang on, what page are you on?
Page 4, I think it is. NeillyRich, Sunshine Good Times. Did I talk
We had
to you
a
about
request
playing that?
for Sunshine and Good Times.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
There's the sheet
Then-
if anyone wants to clarify.
Then the third song will be a song of your choice, so something new, something whatever. But don't play Sure Feels Good to Me, because we're going to play that as a recorded version, as our throwback song, whatever it is. What's it called, MJ?
You may have missed it Monday, where we explore a song you might have missed before you became a country fan.
There you go.
Or just weren't really paying attention at the time.
Or just, we forgot to play or something.
Or the artist had no idea how to release music.
That does happen.
That does, yeah.
That's a whole other
I'm
podcast.
sorry, but if you're an artist you're watching, don't just send me a Dropbox link with no explanation. I need to know who you are. If you message me and tell me you're going to send me one, that's cool, I understand.
We do get some amazing emails where we're like, there is
One of
no
our-
way I'm clicking on that.
One of our stars is watching, George Nader.
Ah,
He was in our video clip. He was
okay.
the guy that she left with his car.
Oh, okay, the car guy.
There's an Oscar coming your way, George.
That's right.
All right, you're just about ready.
Nominated against MJ from Right Next to Me by
to,
Jason.
ready to go on air.
Is it cloudy?
Storming like crazy.
Is it snowy?
It's a shame about the weather.
How's the weather today?
And now, MJ, what can listeners expect from their weather around the country tomorrow?
Well, you told me you're not going to give me any notes to talk about during the live broadcast because I make it up. I respond to the Facebook
Yes,
comments.
but the weather is...
when you give me my notes, you include all your notes. So I've got to find all your notes.
Okay.
We'll go through all your notes to find my notes.
Pretty obvious.
So I've got no idea what the weather is.
It's the bit that
Here it
has
is.
cities
I
and
put a big streak, a big
temperatures.
highlighting streak, so I could find it quicker because I'm always
right.
forgetting where the weather is.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll get some live reactions from Facebook if people
You always
are
take the weather with you.
anxiously. Yeah, always take. We need that as a
There you
hook to
go.
play. Okay, kicking off with Brisbane.
Yes.
Any Brisbaneites watching? Sunny and 21. That's not bad, not bad. Sydney showers and windy with 17. Canberra partly cloudy and 13. Melbourne sunny and 15. Hobart partly cloudy and just 12 degrees. Seriously, turn on your heaters.
That is cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wolf Brothers will be happy because they
Joe
turn
Norton,
on the
Joe
air
Norton
conditioning.
says cold MJ. MJ's very cold. I get in
Well,
trouble for running their heating
Joe
too
would be
much.
cold because, he's from a cold place. Where are we up to? Hobart, Adelaide?
Joe Norton, I send awesome messages with awesome spelling mistakes. Don't know what that is. Did I misspell something?
Did he spell awesome like, AOR?
Oh, I got it
Awesome
because
or something?
he commented that our guests should be made to bring their own mic, but he spelled it as the name Mike. So I said, own
yes.
Mike. Anyone know a guy named Mike? But I got him spelling a mistake. That E became an R, so I'm Micro.
Of course,
Micro.
the
Micro.
best artist name is from the 80s, the contemporary Christian singer by the name of Mike Stand. Seriously, real name, Mike Stand. That's just the best name, Mike Stand. Anyway, where are we
I
up
think
to?
I saw someone commenting before that was Dan Daniels on a news article or something. I saw someone comment, and I was like, that's a very...
Dan.
Dan.
Anyway, where are we up to? Adelaide?
Adelaide, also partly cloudy with 2 degrees, warmer at 14.
Mm-hmm.
And Perth, showers and 19.
So once again, Brisbane wins the weather this week with 21 and sunny. Isn't that nice? Now, what about in Music City?
As always, we'll get our special guest to do the honours.
Yes.
To announce the weather for Nashville, we'll pass it over to NeillyRich.
Nashville will be partly cloudy with a top of 35.
Which is 95 degrees Fahrenheit for the locals.
And it's all locals now. All the Aussies have left, I think, because CMA
It's a
Fest
ghost
is
town.
all over. Talk to us about Nashville. You guys, you've spent some time there. Is it calling you back? Is it just the place you just got to go back to?
We're going back in September.
September.
Yeah.
And is that to write, record, just hang out?
It is to hopefully write, but we are definitely recording an album. New
okay.
music is on the way.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And so what was that experience like when you went to Nashville? Is it just that everyone talks about the vibe of the place, just this creativity that's kind of in the air even, you know?
It's the vibe is awesome. The whole, like, everyone there was just so lovely. Like, we just...
It's the vibe.
It's the vibe.
It's the vibe, man.
And I took Matt to Hooters for his birthday.
Yeah. That was okay.
That was a
Best
good
vibe.
vibe.
Yeah, that was a good vibe. But yeah, and also we got to write with some really talented dudes as well, so that was a big eye opener. And plus, we played at the Bluebird Cafe. So
Yes. Now, talk to us about the famed Bluebird Cafe, because you see it in Nashville, the TV show, or their interpretation of it. So
it's about as big as the studio.
and it's the best sort of hang in. Now, if you're a serious muso and you get to play there, they're in a circle kind of scenario, is it, or just sitting around?
We were on like a tiny little stage with another artist from Australia whose name completely escapes me right now. But
They were there.
they were there.
Yes.
Yep. And the front row is from myself to Matt away, which to our listeners isn't far. And yeah, it's very intimate. Very, there's sort of no airs or graces, you know. Like I saw a photo after we'd played. I think it was about 2 nights later. Garth Brooks was sitting where I was sitting, same seat, in jeans and a t-shirt and a cap, you know. Like,
That's his claim to fame.
yeah, I know. I made an ass groove for
I was going to go with, did you leave some gum under the seat for him? But no, you went with the arse groove, that's good.
Garth Brooks.
You got to leave a CD like wedged in the seat or something. that
Wherever you
find
go
there.
with CD.
I left my business card in a radio studio once.
You did do that, that's right.
It was the radio studio I study at, and everyone knows me, so it's pointless. But
yes.
I felt a part of a team. Everyone else was doing it.
Now,
just quickly though, we've got some live weather from I think it's all Bradbury and Oberon, both freezing cold. Sorry,
Freezing
Oberon
cold.
was freezing darn cold.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's a little bit colder, I guess.
Well, it was snowing, I believe, in Oberon yesterday, I think, so there you go.
And
Apparently
thank you,
it's,
Dad, for the update at home.
And apparently it's 9 degrees in my hometown, Blenheim of New Zealand. So
So you get cold, it's
Yeah,
nothing.
we do.
But that translates to Australian Celsius as not too bad. for them, yeah.
Australian Celsius, I love this. Now,
He's in a t-shirt in the studio.
He
You've
is.
got a leather jacket on,
But I've also had the
jumper,
flu.
knitted jumper, and he's just chilling.
Yeah. It's hot.
There are
Crazy.
days where he's rugged up.
get my gym jams on.
Now, speaking of America and the weather, your previous single, Sunshine Good Times, again, a great video, recorded on the beach in California. I'm going to put it out there. It is tough being a muso, is it not?
That was a rough day. I mean,
How hard
we
was
really
it?
had to dig deep for that one.
We taught them how to play cricket.
Yeah, had a barbecue, drank beer. It was awful.
How did the cricket teaching go? Was it disastrous?
They
Did
played
just-
better than us.
Yeah, they were good.
this is bad.
Dead set. So it was bad. Yeah. No, it was. Yeah.
I think Jesse has this
So much
one image of me falling, like I was diving for a ball, and I think my face went head first into the sand,
no.
and my dress came up, and I was just like, "Woo!"
We were trying to get
That didn't make the video. I don't remember seeing that.
we were trying to get this one like romantic shot of us walking just where the waves were breaking onto the beach, and there was this little bank, and like we're walking, then all of a sudden I'm just gone, and I'm sliding down this hill towards the ocean. It was pretty funny, yeah.
And I saw you driving, I think it was a VW Beetle or something,
Yeah, it's 1960.
on the wrong side of the road and
Yeah.
the left-hand side of the
You should tell
car.
them what happened with that.
I was packing myself actually. So the people we stayed with, with this beautiful family who let us stay at their house, and they lent us these vehicles. They had and it was an original 1969 VW Beetle.
Wow.
And Amelia was in the back seat with Jesse.
No, I was in the
no,
front.
you're in the front. Sorry,
Yeah.
and Jesse was in the back shooting, and she said, "Oh, just make sure you get out the top of the sunroof, and let the wind come through your hair."
Sound like this.
By that stage, I'd gotten a bit more confident with the driving of this automobile, so I sort of put my foot down. And,
As soon as I got up, I went, "Whoa!"
yeah.
Fell out the back.
Yeah, I had to do a U-turn to go and pick her up.
Oh yeah.
Good times.
Sunshine. And
I'd love to see the outtakes that Jesse from Click Productions has.
Yes, that would be interesting.
Crack up.
Now, MJ, you do need to swing your mic around so that the guys can use it to do the singing with.
Sorry, he doesn't need one. All right.
I'll just turn his down. You'll never know. All right, so we are in for a treat.
I can turn you all off on here.
Stop with your looping machine. Stop that, MJ. We are in for a treat. Another live performance. With water stop. Notice that. Just a little mouthful of water. We're ready. Okay, we're all good. Sunshine. H2O. Sunshine Good Times. Take it away. NeillyRich live on Planet Country.
Wake up early, I'm looking at a long day, nothing to do, no place to be.
Well, I grabbed my guitar and I grabbed me a shot glass and had a little fire from Tennessee. Yeah, yeah, give me that sunshine. Give me them good times. Hanging with old friends, letting it ride. Living in the moment, yeah, living that high life. And tomorrow I'ma do it all again just to make sure I do it right. Sunshine, good times. We can get out of town and be rolling with the top down, radio up and the shotgun next to me. We got the whole day to get a little getaway to anywhere we wanna be. Sounds like the perfect plan to me. Yeah, yeah, give me that sunshine. Give me them good times. Hanging with old friends, letting it ride. Living in the moment, yeah, living that high life. And tomorrow I'ma do it all again just to make sure I do it right. Sunshine, good times. Woo. It's a cold Corona in my hand, toe stuck deep down in the sand, living on just surviving, yes I am. So give me that sunshine, give me them good times, hanging with old friends, letting it ride. Yeah, give me that sunshine, give me them good times, hanging with old friends, letting it ride. Living in the moment, yeah, living that high life. And tomorrow I'ma do it all again just to make sure I do it right. And tomorrow I'ma do it all again just to make sure I do it right. Sunshine, good times. Sunshine, good times. Sunshine, good times.
I should turn my mic on. So one mistake every show, guaranteed. Fantastic. Another wonderful performance live on the show. Now, we organised the first two songs for you to play. We've said, you know what, third song, your choice. You can sing whatever you want. It is a mystery. So what are you guys going to play for us? Have you even discussed this? Is this a live discussion?
It's a live discussion. We have discussed it.
Your song.
But now there's conjecture.
Oh yeah,
I'll do your song because it's fun.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing a
drinking
fun song.
We'll do a
drinking song. I like
Yeah.
this. All right, tell us about this song.
Yeah. So this song's called "The Trouble with Drinking" because it ain't no trouble at all.
My sister said the auction.
Yeah. No, we're not doing that. No.
No.
No. Yeah. So "Trouble with Drinking." We wrote this one with Matt Scullion, and we were hanging out, and he said, "What sort of song do you need?" And I said, "Man, I want to have a drinking song on this record." So that's what we did. Sat down and wrote about beer and stuff and all
everything that can go wrong and go right.
Pretty much sums it up. Matt Scullion, amazing songwriter. What a history he
He's a
has.
legend.
Yeah. All right, so that is fantastic. Are we ready to take that away, MJ? Have we got any messages we need to?
I've got no mic. It's
Well, you can
pointless.
you can move or swing the mic. I just thought before, it might be worth.
Thank you, Matt. Can I hear? I can't even hear myself. Oh, you had it down for singing. Okay, yeah. I can hear myself now. I'm back on the mic. Everyone's been missing me. No, everyone says good song. Love this song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And check out the video because it is fun on the beat.
I shouldn't say this because then you'll take my mic away. But Amelia's got live feed as well, so she can read the comments. I'm
okay.
useless now. I'll just
We
take
don't
my little
need- we
mic
don't
over
need
there, and
you.
I'll occasionally just say some stuff.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, Facebook.
So can you put the mic back to the performer, please? This is just
I'm a radio
crazy.
performer. Thank you very much. I'm a voiceover artist. I can do a lot of things. I can
Not without the mic, you can't. All right, so the drinking song. Let's get into that.
All right, this one's called "The Trouble with Drinking," as it ain't no trouble at all. Trouble with the car is you're always breaking down. And the trouble with money, man, there ain't enough to go around. The trouble with work, my boss breaks my balls. The trouble with my wife is my in-laws. But the trouble with drinking, it ain't no trouble at all.
Find a fridge, grab a beer, crack it open, pull up a chair, chug it down, throw it back. Get to working on a six-pack. It's as easy as blinking, you can do it without thinking. And that's the trouble with drinking. Trouble with growing up's responsibility. And the trouble with them kids these days, they're just me. And the trouble with summer is no football. The trouble with the DUI is having a walk. But the trouble with drinking, man, it ain't no trouble at all. Find a fridge, grab a beer, crack it open, pull up a chair, chug it down, throw it back. Get to working on a six-pack. It's as easy as blinking, you can do it without thinking. And that's the trouble with drinking, man. Trouble with love is working it out. Trouble with you is me, no doubt. Trouble with love, 'cause that it seldom calls. Trouble with drinking is it ain't no trouble at all. Find a fridge, grab a beer, crack it open, pull up a chair, chug it down, yeah, throw it back. Get to working on a six-pack. It's as easy as blinking, you can do it without thinking. And it goes down well with the sunset that is sinking. And that's the trouble with drinking.
I may have actually played that applause a little too early. You had the big finish on the acoustic guitar. Sorry about that. Jeez.
Mate does it all.
Happens all
the
the
crowd.
time.
The crowd loved it, though. What can I say? I'm for some reason thirsty after hearing that.
I know,
don't
right?
quite know why. That was fantastic. The trouble with drinking. Not for H2O, as MJ's going to pass to me. You want to grab your mic back, MJ, because we're going to be signing off live Facebook very soon. But people commenting.
You know what's cool though is normally it's like this awkward where we go to a song and then I flip it over and we're talking like, yeah, bye, and I've got to reach around and find the button. They've now added an end live video thing onto desktop, so I can just end it remotely. I don't have to go to my phone.
If you leaned forward a bit, you'd be in shot there, wouldn't you? A bit better.
Oh, I'm being a bit lazy. I'm just like,
people like to see the MJ.
I know, because I'm the hot one between you and I. Just quickly, Georgina said, thanks, guys. Catch you again soon. Work is calling. I'm not the only one who works weird hours. Good on you. NeillyRich commented, woohoo. Thanks for the comment.
Hang on, did you do that whilst you were singing? That's pretty clever. Well, someone's got the password to the
I'm going to go
account.
back. I'm going to go back and try and pinpoint the exact moment I saw where she's typing. Unless she typed it ready. I was going to get a comment ready to go.
That was pretty cool.
We had a request for a song, though. Sing Britney, Oops, I Did It Again. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oops, I did it again.
Not you. They're not talking about you singing. Just clarify that for a minute.
That was a request one day from Matt.
And,
Oh, okay.
I pulled it off flawlessly.
Really?
Give us a little demo.
Oh, no. That's...
No.
that's
I choose not to sing.
It's a Friday night.
Oh, that is fantastic. MJ, any other messages coming through?
Just everyone loves the song, so that's good. Everyone's like, yo, woohoo, love this song. Can't do it without thinking. And clap, clap,
That's. I'm interested in the video idea for that song.
I know.
That would be dangerous.
That
That's probably the word.
It was a very close call between that song and badnews.com as to what got the clip. So.
A little bit more fun in the other video. Dangerous with this one, I think.
Yeah.
Luke Donahue said, sorry I couldn't be there to sing for you guys.
Okay, was he going to sing?
We know. Luke,
okay.
Luke's one of our great mates from down in Queanbeyan. He was at the tourist the other night.
He's our backup singer.
He's our backup singer. Yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah.
We also had another community radio presenter, Leonie McClure, who just joined as well.
Ah,
So
yes, I
shout
saw
out to
she
him,
was
yeah.
going to watch, so
Love
that's
him,
fantastic. Everyone
She
loves
does
Leonie,
the
and I
early
give her props
morning
for
shift,
getting up
yeah.
early because she does that on a Saturday morning. Good,
Yeah.
amazing.
We'll sleep into 5 and then get on the road and then get here at and do a show from 6 to 8.
Yeah,
That's
but just clarify, PM.
PM.
We
Yeah.
sleep into 5 PM.
We're the night shift people.
That's
yeah.
exactly right. Hey, next up we've
That
got.
didn't actually happen. That's not why we were late. It was traffic.
They're looking at us like,
Just
you
to
said the
clarify.
traffic was bad. Next up on Planet Country, we've got this.
You may have missed it Monday.
Now, we're going to give you a rest from playing because we do have a studio version of a NeillyRich song to play. MJ, as our...
You may have missed it Monday.
You've got to be ready when I
thought we
throw
were
you
we've done with the notes.
cue, because I never get it right. You know how to say it.
You may have missed
we
it
go
Monday.
back to, I think...
I've got to do the explanation. You may have missed it Monday, the song that you may have missed before you were a country fan or when you weren't just paying attention.
Or that we just forgot to play. We go back to, was it 2015, Sure Feels Good to Me, or 2014, something like that?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay, tell us about that song.
Yeah. Gosh.
We can't remember that.
Yeah. It's been a while. No, that was actually obviously that was on our first EP.
Yeah.
That was the first song I wrote with Jeremy
And
Troy.
Jeremy and Troy,
Right.
when I'd first met those guys, so that was it was pretty cool to come out of a session with such a cool song, and yeah, it was our first sort of song that started to get a bit of traction, particularly in the community radio scene over here and back in New Zealand and stuff. So yeah, it was good.
All right, let's have a listen to it right now on Planet Country.
Sitting on the front porch, picking on my guitar, pretty girl dancing
She
on
played
the
a really
roof
good
of my
part.
Yeah,
The whole thing.
We are on the mini mic. Mini mic. That's what I need to call it, the mini mic. Lee said, sorry, Matt, lol. She had a bit for mentioning, oops, I did it again.
Yes.
It's really confusing because M and MJ stands for Matt, so I thought she was apologising to me, and I'm like, you don't need to apologise to me.
You have not done me wrong.
Now, MJ, are we going to finish up with live Facebook now or continue on during the social media segment? What do you want to do?
I don't know. Do you actually have a sound grab for Keith?
We do have Keith backstage talking about...
We'll keep that in. Bit
Okay,
extra,
all right, cool. We'll
as
do
we
that.
watch the numbers
Sorry.
tune out.
Just trying to work out what we're going to do here. So, that's cool. So,
That'll
social
take us to the
media...
end of our scheduled notes.
Yes, that's
so
right.
That's good. I like that.
Yes, we are. We're running behind time, but that's all good because there's always additional songs that we put in there in case we need them.
How are we behind? We're never behind when we have a live video.
No.
I'll have to talk longer.
No, behind as in overtime, sorry.
Hey, Chloe.
Overtime.
I'm still here.
Yay, my sister.
How long can the family love last? How long can we keep going?
I just realised something. You talked about Home and Away. There is the TV in the corner. We always forget about this. It's playing now. It's actually on Channel 10. We should have had it on Home and Away. You could have been watching it. We could have been commentating it live. MJ's going to... Are you moving the... You need to now work out... Because it moves sideways.
No, it's still good.
Screw it. Hey, how's it going?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I was looking at this one. I was thinking, actually, that doesn't give me.
There. Well, what you can watch. If it doesn't want to rotate anymore. Okay.
Now you need to go up now.
Oh. But don't know. No. Oh, it's flipped the wrong way. Okay, hang on. I got this.
What are you doing?
Putting Home and Away on. No, is that?
No, Home and Away is over now.
Oh. That's house rules.
House rules. Ugh.
No, we don't
No,
watch
not on the
House
screen. I
Rules.
don't know.
No.
Oh.
We could put it on Love Island, but we'd probably be the only people watching. So.
There we go. House rules.
Watching TV.
At radio school, they say we should not. We always will have something to do.
You'll always have something to do. Do people sign up to do radio courses because they think radio is just all about just sitting there twiddling your thumbs and playing a song every so often?
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot more than that.
Oh, there's my face on the screen. Okay.
All right, so we have just under a minute till we go live, and it's going to be the social media segment, MJ, which is after 21, so you know. I'm telling him so he knows.
Okay. Cool.
So you know what you're doing. So, yeah, we're going to do that. We've got a little bit to talk about. You guys can just sit back and relax.
Can you lean forward for a second, just like in the camera shot? Just like really... I think you're in there now.
I can't believe I fell for that.
Every time I
Get ready to go on air, would you?
It was a rookie mistake.
I'm twisted.
My phone, I need to check my Facebook while the ads are shown. Looking at my phone, looking at my phone.
Now here's the only host on this show with a clue about social media, MJ.
I am definitely looking at my phone because we're still live, because I just don't like turning it off.
Why did you clobber me over the head with a piece of paper then? Rolled
Because
up?
I had an idea. I just had to
He
hit
said,
you.
lean
I had to hit
forward,
you with my
lean
best
forward,
shot.
lean forward. I
I had to
stupidly
hit you with
did.
my best shot.
Yeah.
We actually play that song in the library. We could actually play it on a country show.
We are pushed for time, MJ, so what's happening on social at the moment?
Well, just quickly, if you want to go watch the live video, if you're listening in on radio or streaming online, it is Planet Country Radio Show. The live video is up there. We're still going live, too. If you're not driving a car and you're home relaxing and chilling, you can go and watch. But what is happening on social media? It's all about Keith Urban's Graffiti U World Tour, which kicked off a couple of days ago in America, where our friend Elisa got to be there for the first show.
I think she's done two
and she stole a
shows.
cardboard cutout of Keith.
That's right. I know.
Yeah.
And she went to see Luke play, so...
For like the 100th time that week.
Exactly.
So it's all about the Graffiti U World Tour. Just before it all started, Keith posted a video from the rehearsal space in Nashville and gave fans an insight into what to expect. Check it out.
Hey everyone, we are back at Smoking Hot Bandy Gymnasium here in Nashville. We've been working a bit this week on content, visual content. We have a lot of screens on this stage. Sometimes it's what they call IMAG, which is basically the camera showing me or the band live. But we have a lot of different kind of content too, sometimes graphic, sometimes actual footage. But that's a lot of what we've been working on this week. A little bit more on the set list today, fine-tuning, moving stuff around, trying to guess what it's going to be like with all you guys out front, how the songs are going to flow, what you want to hear next. What do we feel like you might want to see next? What do I think you don't know that you might want to see next, and give you that? It's all the stuff I love. I love putting all this together. Overall, I feel super giddy about the whole thing, and I'm just dying to get this boat in the water.
IMAG. Those are all the technical terms I want to know about. Every question every Australian Keith Urban fan has, or they're asking, is when the tour dates are going to be announced for KU Down Under.
Well, we just want to know. We want to, take out the bank loan, get prepared, fill out the forms,
Be ready, we got to stay up. You got to be ready for as soon as it clicks over to midnight to click away to hope that you're one of the.
No, it's
1,000
normally
people
like 9 a.m. and everyone goes to work and they're like, "Yes, I'm working, boss," and they're secretly trying to order Keith tickets. That's how it works.
Yeah, that's why things like air tasks are good, because you can just task someone saying, "You've got to, for payment of $50, buy me a ticket," and I'll.
If you could air task everything in your life, you would do that.
As long as I had the budget for it.
Just outsource everything.
By the end of the month, I might be like, yeah, for $1, can you pick up all my groceries and pay for them?
And pay for them. So anyway, what are we going to do about Keith? Because everyone wants to know.
There's a rumour going around. Okay, there's a rumour that he's going to be here in February 2018.
Right, okay.
Apparently, someone at the Gold Coast Stadium mentioned... The Gold Coast Stadium, so would it be Metricon?
I think the big stadium,
yeah
Metricon, the outdoor.
Commonwealth Games AFL Stadium, mentioned that they had pitched to get the Bon Jovi concert for their Australian tour, which was just announced, and then complained that the Gold Coast had missed out. Just like how they missed out to Brisbane, so Brisbane won the rights to the concert for Keith in February.
In February, okay. So wow. So just after Tamworth and just before CMC Rocks. That's an interesting time slot, because he normally comes December, either comes mid-year or December, January. So pushing it later to February. We just have to stress that's a rumour. We're not saying, because people take what you say.
Leonie wants to know, as a fellow community radio host, shout out to Peter Matthewman, another community radio person joining us. Leonie wants to know, are you allowed to drink coffee in the studio? Thanks, Leonie. You've just ratted us out to the big bosses.
Actually, I will say this, and if I
think she thought about the coffee cup there.
Yes,
I have no idea.
I have water.
You are banned from the studio.
Apparently, we're not meant to have any liquids in here.
Oh.
But that's the artist, they've got the egos, you can't tell them what to do.
I put mine nowhere near the panel. I put mine way over near the turntable.
Mine has a lid.
No one's playing records.
Mine has a lid
over on that.
Mine has a lid, but it's over by the server.
Okay.
If I didn't have a drink, I'd sound more like a man, so...
Thanks for having us, Planet Country. Yeah.
That's the alternate Shania Twain song. Man, I feel like a man.
Leonie McClure said
Leonie
that
McClure is at
that they're
2RRR.
not allowed water in their studio.
Now, I know that because I was at 2RRR FM. Back in the day, I did their radio course. I'm talking...
Did you forget everything you learned or something?
In the 90s.
Just going to get some aloe. We've got a burn in here.
I can tell you right now that I have seen there's like coffee mug rings over by the windowsill. So maybe put your stuff over there, Big Stu.
Okay.
But yeah, mine's got a lid, so it's off here, and I drink it over the carpet, which is safer than the service.
Because we did a bit about that some time ago, didn't we? Where AM radio talkback, you've got to have that sort of.
Leonie said, "That's
tea-sipping
okay. I
sound.
love you guys." So she loves us despite
love
drinking
Leonie
in the
too.
studio. Okay,
That's right.
Thanks, Leonie.
My question is anyone going to know if Leonie's drinking? Because she's there early in the morning. There's no, office staff there at that time. She could drink what she wants.
She's probably a very rebellious person. I think we have to go, get some security footage from our community radio friends and find out what she's been up to.
We need to keep moving.
Oh no, we'll send them back on her show undercover to find out what goes on in that studio.
While we do that, let's check out another Keith song from the album. This is Drop Top feat Cassie Ashton from the Graffiti You album. Let's all learn the words so we're ready for the tour right here on Planet Country.
Hi everyone, this is Keith Urban.
It sounds like there's that song where the guy talks really high pitch. I don't know what the name of it is, but yeah. Never drink in the studio, Leonie. She's probably just going, MJ, I never drink in the studio. What do you know? What do you know about me?
Have you guys been to her show early in the morning?
Yeah. How do you prepare for that? Because it's pretty easy here. You eat before you come to the show that goes on during dinner time.
Oh
and
no,
that's it.
she's lovely. She actually makes us breakfast.
Does she?
Yeah, she does.
So when people come on our show and they're looking around like, where's the food? And we're like, every week we look at the vending machine out there and go, I wish I had some coins.
From the Shire. What's his name? Does the Bryan Adams tribute show. Woodward. Craig Woodward.
Yeah.
Came in and she's like, I thought you guys had some beer for me.
Yeah.
And we're like, you could have. You could have got that. We just didn't think of that. So yeah, okay. That's if we want the respect of the industry, we have to make breakfast, dinner.
Well, we go to air at 6 p.m. We've got to make dinner.
Well, we follow a drive show, so we'll
There's a microwave. Those terrible microwave burgers you can buy? They're sort of in a little wrap.
on the menu.
Yes, on the menu.
No, they're chicken
Chicken
sub
rolls.
thing.
Yeah,
It's like the rooster roll at Red Rooster.
Yes.
Is actually nice.
Is it?
That's what happened on my break
Do
sometimes.
you know what's really good? Frozen mac and cheese from Aldi.
Frozen mac and cheese. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Yeah.
Frozen mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I love that.
Facebook Live segment next week. We try. Do we have a studio guest next week?
We have a studio guest next week. Cora Norton is coming.
That's
in,
right.
so
Well, Joan was just commenting.
we're going to, and we actually are playing her new song very soon. I'm just trying to make sure we can squeeze it in because it's not released, and she'll be performing it live next week. In fact,
I like how Leonie just says they love me. People don't love Planet Country. They love Leonie.
because she's making them breakfast. I can't believe she does that.
But you've got international people watching from New Zealand.
Fantastic.
What's going on, Paps? Miss you, babe.
ANZ.
We got a message from a manager in America wishing Happy Father's Day to us.
Yes, I saw that.
As far as I'm aware, I'm not a dad. You're my dad.
Yeah,
but
Father's Day in America is Mother's Day is the same weekend, but Father's Day is different.
You're waiting till September. I might buy you a microphone cable or something. That's your Father's Day gift. Here's a mic cable. I broke your last one.
That was Dolores. She's a really good manager. We like her.
Yes, John makes bacon and eggs rolls outside the studio.
Yep.
Yeah.
They go good.
So we went from a live to Swar, and we should have gone to 2RRR because they make breakfast.
Back to my old stomping ground.
That's why it's pretty good. We've got a good music mix. We'll say goodbye to 35 seconds. We'll say goodbye to live Facebook. Thanks, Leonie, for making us look bad for not making them dinner. Shout out to everyone. Thanks for watching in. If you missed any part of the video, you can go back and watch it live. We've been going for 1 hour straight. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Hey, it's Isaac and Lily. We love you. I love you too, Chloe. I love you too. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, bye. End the video.
10 seconds.
Good timing.